times I've been getting faster and faster throughout the year. I've been getting closer and closer to the front pace, and my pace this weekend was massively up. It's been a good year, it's been a tough year. It's been a learning year as well, first year in cars, just come out of karting. So the car was mint this weekend, it was so good, just so much grip.
Overall, it's gone pretty well for our first opening sessions. It got better as the first half of the season went on. So we've had 5 top 10 finishes, which has worked quite well.
The Ginetta Junior has been one of the closest championships it's ever had this year. We've got the entire grid in most meetings this year. It was qualifying between the second and second half, from first to last. It's such close racing.
For the smallest team in the grid, we've worked our way up to being a regular top 10 finisher. I mean, up against some of the larger teams, it's a great achievement for both Ben and Howard.
Next season, we're going to move up to the Super Cup, the G55s.
Sort of the natural progression from the Ginetta Juniors. It's going to be another steep learning curve. Ben knows all the tracks now, so that's going to be one less thing to learn, but the car's completely different.
Step up next year will be a big difference. We've got 100 horsepower in this, the next one's going to be 370. There's a lot more adjustment. It's a big jump, but we're looking forward to it.
This features a car with 350 horsepower, a top speed of around 155 miles an hour, which is a lot quicker than a junior.
And obviously the standard of drivers in the seniors is immense, so it should be a good season.
But the competition is a lot closer as well. Because the cars have got aero and they've got slick tyres, you don't need to work in a team for qualifying, which makes it much more easier for a one-car team or a small team on the grid. So it makes it more of a level playing field.
Ben's an intelligent young man who will be able to take in all the advice well, and we'll hope for some more good results.
The race leader Stuart Middleton goes to second place on the drop down the hill and climb back and walk through it. So Caroline...
There's a lot of mental preparation, so before a race I'll be very chilled out, relaxed, maybe going for a few data points, but with a nice cool calm head before the race. It's just that buzz of we're ready, we're here.
Run down again, hold your breath, they're going side by side in 6th gear. This is what Sundays are about.
Benefits, I think, for any sponsor will be for the television publicity. We're on ITV4, Sundays, 6-hour, 7-hour show.
Ben Green there's right up in the middle of the pack as well, so this is looking good right through there.
Yeah, Ben Green had no clutch in race 1, and he still made up something like 8 places in the race. So great drive from the Green team.
We're longer races and we get interviews at the end of the races as well.
That's it, but it's going on right the way down the pack. And Ben Green trying to work his way through.
We've got a lot of people that come to see us every round and have come in and said hello that we've made friends with. It's important that you engage the supporters and the fans. They're the ones that pay their money to come and watch the race. I think they should be able to participate while they're here.
And Ben Green from Team Super Green in a bit of a position.
We offer a lot of services for sponsors, so we do promotional days, so we'll come to the sponsors' offices, take the car there, show them the car. Passenger lap days, have all sponsors down, maybe 20 to 30 clients, and take them out in the car, show them what the car is like, because it's very different when you're in it compared to watching it. And so that'll give them a real feel of what it's like to be in the car and what they're watching when they're at the side of the track on the race day.
One of the big advantages for sponsors is to attend race meetings. If we take on a sponsor, we arrange for them to come to the track. They have 3 or 4 tickets to bring clients or guests, watch the racing, be part of it, be with the driver, be in the pits, take part of the whole day inside the sport rather than just watching it from the periphery. And that's one of the big advantages that the sponsors get from supporting us and basically having a good day with us.
As Ben Green goes through again, he's a real racer, isn't he? Race-wise, he comes through the field.
Yeah, I mean, we took some potential sponsors out for next year. We took them out on a track walk this morning. So we always try and incorporate them into the meeting itself.
Look at this pack coming through. It looks like Caroline's coming up through the order. There's Ben Green in 22 running.
Well, it's a great circuit. We've just been for a drive around with Ben, and thoroughly looking forward to it. Got a much better appreciation of the track and the contours, and far more enjoyable than F1. Lot more action and far more accessibility to the actual sport, I think.
When you come along as a sponsor, you're part of the team. So to talk to the driver before the race, to understand what's going through the driver's mind before the race, the pressures that are there for the driver and for the team, what's gone on in previous rounds. Having all that information adds to that race weekend. And then when the car goes out and you watch the race, you know what's going on. And it makes a lot more sense when you see two cars racing, when you know there's rivalry between those two cars. So I think that adds to it as well. It's investing in youth, in sport. It's investing sometimes in local businesses. We were very fortunate last year with Tottenham Hotspur, who invested in the car. I think there's a lot of upsides for firms to sponsor. It can be small amounts, it can be large amounts. We've got several sponsors lined up for next year and the year after. It's a 2-year plan, looking to go strong the first year, but really go for it in the second year to try and win the Super Cup.
This is what you want to see. This is motor racing. Place swapping, racecraft, fantastic action. These very evenly matched cars, evenly matched drivers giving us a great entertainment.